And we are live. Let's get some background noise going ever so slightly. So we got a matchup here of Toledo St. John's versus University School High School. It's going to be a good little matchup here. I would say the advantage is with University School. A little more experience on their side of the ice. Still a relatively young team, a lot of juniors here. So I'm excited for this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Good shot down here. Looks like we have a switch-handed goalie, right-handed goalie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Let me copy and paste and get this over onto Twitter. I am slow. All right, here we go. Now I'm tuned in. Getting my glass of wine and enjoying the night here. So we have Toledo St. John in white. They are the host of this tournament. Happens every year. One of the best in the state of Ohio. In black, we have University School Preppers. So we have Titans versus Preppers. East side of Cleveland team, well known, won the state title twice over now. Last time in 2009, with the current coach, Andy Giroux, actually being one of the major contributors. I believe he scored an overtime winner or a late game winner, and it was either the state final or semifinal, really to put that team over the edge, and probably one of the most dynamic and dominant teams in Ohio high school history was that 2009 U.S. team. So not what they used to be, but still a great program nonetheless. I used to actually coach with the University School, so it's a fun game. So we got live barn going here. We'll just see how my technology skills work. Icing by the Preppers, trying to stretch the play. Trying to figure out how to do live streams better. I set one up and it tells me to go to a streaming service, which I don't know. I'm a hockey guy. Can't say I'm that far into technology. Nonetheless, we're going to figure this one out. Here we go. Nice little slash through. We have Sammy Martin chipping behind the defense here. Looks like we have a 1-1-3 run by US. Caused the turnover, though. Luke Palmer, 15 with a shot going right over the pad. Just misses wide. That's a good shot right there. Oh, great opportunity to have possession there. Instead, we throw it in deep and go on the forecheck. Oh, works out. Really nice system here with US right now. Defensemen have a lot of liberty of where they go on the ice. And the forwards read off that well. Particular number 16 here, Colin Coonham. I believe he leads the team in scoring as the senior defenseman. He's out there right now with a freshman, number 20, Dane Heckman. So that's a curious thing. You just see him. He's kind of like a rover. He just goes anywhere and everywhere. Now he's going for a change. Been out there too long. I don't know too much about St. John's. They're kind of the second or third team in Toledo that's a powerhouse. St. Francis being currently, I think they're ranked number 1 in the state of Ohio. Also a private school with St. John. And then Northview is usually good. Southview has its days, and there's a few other teams that come and go. But consistently you'll see Francis and John's up there. Pulled up the roster, but didn't tell me much on stats and who's what. Can't really tell. So we'll figure that out as we go. I got a lot of intel on US, though, so we can get into some depth with them. Big thing with their system is keeping that guy extra, extra high. So you'll notice it's almost a 3 defenseman, 2 forward look. Every once in a while, some guys will go rogue, but really high third guy, extremely high. All right, here we go. We got US's third, fourth line here, number 19, Dicky Hollington, one of my all-time favorite kids to coach. You're not supposed to have favorites, but some kids just stick in your heart more than most. And for me, it's number 19, Dicky Hollington. Played JV for 3 seasons, but as a senior, gets a shot here at varsity. Sometimes just I don't understand how he reads the game 100%, but there's some just absolute moments of brilliance where he'll go short side on you, 6 hole or basically bar down when a goalie gets that RVH. So quite a fun kid to coach. Really good kid. Here we go. Again, third guy high is going to be something we're going to watch for US. Going to have a lot of that. Nice. Maintain possession. Oh, only to dump it in. What are we doing? Whoa. Can't pass the guy going for a change. US's top 6 is pretty interchangeable. They'll run 1 or 2. There's no one go-to line. They're all talented. One to watch for me right here is number 12, Sammy Martin. Gets himself in some interesting spots. Sometimes struggles to finish, but when he is on fire, it's almost a goal per game, if not over. Number 7 here, Colin McGarry, real hardworking player, good little center. Tries hard, loves the game. US's top 3 lines are pretty strong. Defense, there's some questions here and there, and there's been quite a few injuries and guys out in and out of the lineup. So the depth isn't there where it may have been in the years past. High 3. One thing you will notice about US is we will take pretty good angles. Worked a ton of that for 2 years when I was coaching with US. Anyone who tries to skate it up by themselves will have a tough time going through the different layers there. Really like what we're seeing out of freshman number 20, Heckman here. Gets off his blue paint, isolates which check he needs to worry about. That was a really nice play from a pretty small freshman. Clearly, he's got some brains on him. Here we go. This is a fast action line right here. So number 21, Wade, real fast kid, can motor. 14's a senior, one of the few seniors on the team actually. Good rush players right here. And then number 11, Messina. Not the strongest skater you'll see, not the fastest skater you'll see, but funnels well to the net. Is a good second layer, just like he was right there. Oh, get good opportunity here. Bill Genovese on the puck. Plays it down to his best friend, Sam Wade. Oh, great saucer. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice plays there. Really nice plays. You can tell they hang out a little bit off the ice. Dump in, change of possession. Don't like that play there from St. John. Really want to see them circle back and maintain possession there. I like that tactic there from 21 on the stop up on the entry. Probably needs to drive it a little bit further into the zone before doing it, but not that much further. That's really interesting how you stop up and keep your field of vision. That's actually massive. I really like the tactic there. Little bit of genius in that play. Here we go. Dump in. Just need not to lose it. Wall banging is not a sustainable option. I want to get away from that. Here we go. Nice little battle. Got US's third line out here. 22, Luke Brandon. Really smart player. Late developer physically, but absolute genius when it comes to probably life in general. Every discussion I've had with him, I'm always wowed at maturity because it took me till age 30 to figure out things he's got at age 15, 16. Oh, we got a late change here. Line 3 here, Luca, number 10, Garofalo. Really nice player, sophomore, so young kid. Should be around for quite some time. Hopefully he develops well over the next 2-3 years. Has the opportunity to become a real special player. US has some really nice pieces. Curious to see what the leadership group turns into next year, but relatively young team, not too many seniors. Seniors drive the bus, so they got a lot of juniors. I'm curious to see how they do this year, but next year they should have some really nice pieces. Goaltender Evan Crawford will be graduating, so we'll see what they come with. They have two guys behind that. Cooper Pettipies is a nice little player, goalie, along with Joey Rakovic. Been around the program and done well. So yeah, two nice pieces. Curious to see at what standards they grow up to be for the next season, but will definitely be counted on. So US doesn't ever have really a bad year. It's just maybe a reloading year. And again, it's going to be another solid year. They've done well. They've been ranked top 7 in the state. So should be another fun season. Ups and downs like everyone else. All right, power play breakout. Someone needs to get some speed for St. John if we're going to have a good opportunity here. This should be an easy angle. Yep, as it is. Sammy Martin seeing that a million times over. I've done that at practice probably to ad nauseum for guys like him. But we can see how it paid off. Meanwhile, another gentleman, number 11 here, Messina, hasn't seen it as much. Kind of struggled with taking a good angle, but cleaned up by Sam Wade here. Offsides play. Outside the dot shot. Not what you want to have on a power play. Yikes. In a tournament like this, power plays, penalty kills are absolutely massive. U.S. has gone 4 for 6 on their last game against Northview, and then against Dublin Jerome, I think they scored another 2 power play goals. So the power play's been clicking. Last year, that was a real struggle for U.S. They just couldn't figure out how to make that thing work. This year, it's had a lot more success. I was talking with Coach Andy Giroux, and there's another wrinkle, another evolution in his coaching, and he's coming on strong. So clearly, having a power play that's working for you, always a good thing as a coach and a hockey team. Oh, you can't go off sides there. Johns. Yikes. Finally has U.S. in a bad position. Lets them off the hook. It's a good little matchup, though. I'll say U.S. is ranked currently number 6 in the state. Johns has got to be not that far behind, maybe 12. Uh-oh. Someone's got to pick up a puck. Anyone. Tries to sneak one in there. Number 2, TJ Laval, football player, big, strong kid. He's gotten a lot better with his skating. Still one of the things that he struggles with. We'll find him on the ice 2 or 3 times this game. I already saw him on the ice twice. Good stick by Nate Abbott, number 9 there in the defense. Icing call there. I do like how the University School is trying to get behind the defense here. It's something that's kind of lacked, but they've got some guys that can be real burners. Number 15 here, Luke Palmer, always a breakaway threat. Well, we can see up there on the railing, it looks like some kids getting into the actions, getting in some dancing. Tamo is always one of my favorite and least favorite rinks to go to. If you're into people watching, I think there's absolutely no better rink for people watching at Tamo, especially that upper part. It's actually a bar, so you can see people with blankets hanging out outside, but inside there's quite a bit of room there, and that's kind of the hangout for the tournament. A lot of parents will hang out there before and after games. Coaches will head up there. It's a lot of fun. Oh, another part where angling is so critical. One of those big skills. Number 12, Sammy Martin's quite good at that. And another good stick. Again, he creates a lot of turnovers, good angles. Oh no. Oh, you know what? I'm talking to him after that. He should not be dumping there. Jim, if you're listening, we need to tell Lou to no more dumps. Here we go. A lot of dump and chase here at the U.S. I'm not sure they realize that, or I'm not sure number 5 here has realized they're not on a penalty kill. It's 3 dumps in a row where he had guys wide open. Oh. Well, back to the story of Tam O'Shanter, the rink that they're at. Really fun rink. You can see the stands overlooking the glass. Really good vantage points at this rink. My issue with the rink is how cold it is. Somehow, and I'm trying to still figure out how this possibly works. It seems like every time I go to a Tam O'Shanter, fortunately isn't this year, it's usually absolutely covered in snow. And usually in the teens, if not lower, especially in the morning. You can get some 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock morning games here at Tamo. And somehow it is below 0 degrees Fahrenheit inside, and it'll be like 10 degrees outside, which is absolutely astonishing. It's actually the reason why I was well prepared for COVID. I had all these gaiters saved up for my times going to Tamo. I remember the first year I went to the tournament, I was just so cold the entire time, like never again. So I bought all of these gaiters. So when COVID came, I just pop them up, good to go. Thank you, Tamo, for being so cold. I've actually won this tournament. I think it's the last time they hosted it. I don't think they hosted it last year. So I'm going to say defending champion over here. I am the defending champ, along with a few of these guys out here. All right, so we got 24 as a captain for St. John's here. Let's look this kid up. Charlie Anderson, senior out of Findlay. Let's get a bio on him. Defense, weighs 170, 5'10", senior Charlie Anderson. Let's hope for some fun facts, like his favorite movie's The Notebook or something. Not given to us. But Findlay's got a good team this year. Actually beat US 1-0. It was one of those games where One team has all the shots and the other team wins. Got a high stick. Touch it down. That's a frustrating situation there for a defender. You're just waiting, looking for anything to open up, and nothing ever does. Really want the strong side winger to fly the zone, hopefully for a little chip and chase, or at least get it out that direction where you can have center and weak side winger support come over to you. But that's frustrating for a defenseman. That'll drive you nuts. So I'm going to assume with 39 seconds left, this is the de facto number one line for U.S. Like I said, their top two lines are pretty interchangeable. All players are good. So you got a righty. It's going to try to win it directly behind him. That was never going to work. The angles just don't work out whatsoever. There we go. No more dumps. Couldn't really with the red line there. Oh, what a slip pass by 16. That was sick. Colin Coonham, number 16, senior defenseman. Live Barn did not pick up well, whatever that penalty was. Two minutes something. Uh-oh. He's talking back to the referee. Nope, maybe he's asking for an explanation. He looked back like he was doing a snarky comment, but maybe he's just asking a good question. So he's saying a punch, pop, or something like that. High hands, high hit. Oh, got a good race for a puck here. Here we go, up the ice. One last rush. Oh, we got to move that puck to 21. Hold on to it too long, get stuck. You had the guys stuck in the middle. Like you had them respecting you. Dish the guy with speed and then finish your route to the net. All right, we've got intermission. Tamo's in every 2 periods, ice cut. So let's see. I think that there's no ice cut here, but maybe there is. Yep, looks like we have an ice cut. So we will have no ice cut between the second and third. Well, this is an interesting situation here. So you're going into intermission. You know you've got a power play. It's been clicking well, but you're going on to fresh ice. Now, there's just something about this that it's an eye test. And I have a feeling analytics will back this up, but a power play that bleeds over to the next period. I mean, this is a bit long, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. But usually when a power play bleeds over the next period, even you got clean ice, and you're like, oh, that's an advantage for the power play. I don't know if it's an intensity thing or what. There's just a problem that happens where guys just can't put the puck in the back of the net. It just doesn't seem to happen. Like it just, for whatever reason, you normally don't see power plays succeed as they start into the next period. Now, a minute 40, that's a long time. But if there's like a minute left or something like that, I really can't remember more than 1 or 2 here and there doing it. But it's just not quite sure why. You'll see it happen at the end of a period. Maybe there's a little more drive. It's, oh, we're going to get a break or something like that, or they want to grow into a period. Not quite sure what happens there, but Tamil Shanner's a excellent facility. We can see up there that everyone's gone back to the restaurant and bar to warm up a little bit. I've seen that become problematic. Say if a fan has a little too much to drink and they start yelling at the referees, they're not liking the calls. Usually that's a if there had to be a stereotype, it would be a Sylvania Northview parent. As much as I love my Northview people, they definitely don't get the best rep when it comes to that kind of stuff. But this is a fun rink to play at. I just don't like it when it's cold. This is a good year for Tamo. No big worries about being too cold. You don't have the snowstorm that you normally have. I've been there 3 times as a coach, and every single time was a snowstorm of some capacity, and it was absolutely freezing. Let's see what the temperatures are for this year. Columbus is at 22. So it's definitely not. It's probably cold, just no snow. Let's see what we got. Toledo. 16 degrees out there tonight. Jeez, high at 20 for today. Like I said, there's just something with this MLK tournament over in Tama. It's just freezing every single time. I mean, it's mid-January. You know it's going to be cold, but every single time, teens or less. Might get up to a high of 32 on Monday. Jeez Louise. Absolutely freezing cold. Not something we're looking for. But you hope it makes some good ice conditions. This rink gets beat up pretty good over the tournament because this is where all the varsity teams play. Usually JV's on the other sheet. So it can be good or bad. It's definitely the better one for the stands and fans. Everyone looks like they're freezing. And the Garys are there taking some video. Love it. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be back shortly. Matt, how are we doing tonight? Hopefully you're on baby duty. Feel free to text me. Okay. So now on the line, we've got Matt Morbido watching in. Matt is my former assistant coach with the team here at University School. All around great coach. Had some kids, gets out of the rink. What are you going to do? Guy's a beauty, though. Absolutely loved coaching with him. Ask those questions like, do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? Not so much in a questioning your process, but more so of like, hey, you doing the right thing? Are you sure you want to do that? Making you think about things. And I love that. Big fan. And I need my wine glass here. Can't go without the Riesling. All right, so we're coming back here for the second period, tied at 0. The Toledo St. John's Titans, tournament hosts, in white, going against the University School Preppers in black. It's been a tight game. Not too many great chances. Maybe some B-level chances for both teams, but no real A's quite yet. Power plays really haven't clicked for either squad, but we have a minute 40 power play here for the Preppers to start the third. Really don't see too many of these power plays getting turned into goals from my just a historical hockey perspective. So we'll see how it goes, but usually not a bit. I almost want to forfeit the power plays. I feel like I've seen more shorties in these situations. I don't know if it's probably an intensity thing. Just you're like, I got the power play. I don't need to worry. I got good ice. Whatever it may be. See what happens here. Coldest rink known to man, Tam O'Shanter going. Both teams coming back out, just missing some referees. Number 2, TJ Laval. Number 9 for St. John's, Will Lowry Jr. from Toledo, Ohio. See a number 3 out there for Toledo St. John's. Nothing listed on their roster, though. We got Derek Stum or Stum, however you want to pronounce it. I'm guessing it's Stum. Looks like a German name. Head coach for the Toledo St. John's. Took over last year, so second year at the helm. Guy before that did a pretty nice job of bringing Toledo back from the brink of mediocrity, I'll say, back into a nice program. So they've done well here. Here we go. I didn't realize he was on a PK. Whoops-a-daisy. Wants to just be out there with his lines. All right, we got number 7 here, digging his heels into the ice. Declan, it's like Lois with an EL. What? I don't even know. Anyway, sophomore, number 7 from Slovenia. Here we go. A little mini 2-on-1. Oh, and he throws it to the net. And I'm proven wrong. The power play does work. Not quite as a power play, more as an absolute junk goal. Throw it to the net. I don't have any replay on this one, but absolute junk goal. But I like that. You're throwing the puck in the feet of the goalie. That is, people just don't realize, unless you play goalie, how hard that is to handle. Just a puck in your feet, especially as you're trying to come out of post play, maybe go behind the net. You see a backdoor threat. Now you're trying to really load that leg. There's a lot of issues with that. a ton of issues. So love when guys just absolutely hit it right in the feet. D to D up the wall. I mean, that's just a play you see over hockey. I mean, wingers gotta do better than that. Here we go. Turn and burn. Defenseman leading the rush. Take some time on it. There's an opportunity for number 5 to get more inside. I mean, he's leading the rush. Like, your job is to get inside. You can slow down if you want and then kick it to the outside. But if you're going outside and drifting outside like that, you're just cutting off the options for your winger. So, like, 21 is just absolutely trying to join the rush and skate fast. So, like, he's going to be building this speed differential. Like, how can you slow down the defense? Like, how can you push him to the middle and give this kid some speed or some space on the outside? It's like, that's just a frustration for me. And then he goes offsides. Number 5, good defenseman. Will, big fan of yours, but man, we got some details we can clean up and really make you an absolute stud. All right, 18, Michael Yutzi. Fun fact about Michael, one year I told him he needed to hit the gym more over the summer. So we come back for the first hockey meeting. I'm like, oh, how was your summer? It's good. I'm like, how many gym sessions did you hit? 1. He went to 1 gym session. So I told him from that point on, he can never complain about ice time ever again. Or what team he was on. What line he was on. Didn't matter. What pairing. 1 gym session. Come on, man. Good zone time. Good zone pressure. Oh, right in front. He gets robbed. Wow. What an opportunity for Sammy Martin there in front. Oh, yeah, he's looking to the rafters like, how did I not score that one? Man, that has been the summary of Sammy's season so far. Really nice player. Just cannot find a goal to save his life. I think he's got 2 or 3. Maybe he's got more than that. I'll have to look it up, but just been one of those seasons. A lot more chances. I mean, he's doing good things. He's got a good process behind him. So I'm not overly concerned about Sammy Martin. He's a good player. Stretch play doesn't work out. 16's not going to throw it away, is he? No. Nice little. Man, just the shoulder checking is an absolute difference maker. Like a high school level here, like you'll see a few players do it, but most kids don't. And the guys that do it, they're so far ahead of everyone else. It's ridiculous. All you got to do, check your shoulders here and there. All right, let's check out. See, they got player stats here on the website. Here we go. We got some numbers here. Sammy Martin, 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points, 20 games. Surprisingly, no one for US is over a point per game. I mean, they do play a really tough schedule every year. There's no point nights in the schedule for university school. None whatsoever. My favorite stat line so far, Colin Coonham, senior defenseman, number 16. He's got 13 points in 20 games, 12 goals, 1 assist. That's a stat line for you. Defenseman. Yeah. Better be fast break against him, otherwise you got that's a run and gun. Playing against him, catch him deep. Here we go. Again, super high third guy from US. It's almost like a third defenseman. It's almost too high. You just can't get active enough in the next play. We need a wide option here. See, the puck comes out and there's no one wide. And like, for perfect example there for number 14, just like spacing wise, like you see 2 guys in a battle. You got a defenseman's already on the defensive side. Like you're basically banking on something comes to you and that you're going to beat the strong side defenseman. Like the best thing that possibly happened is he plays terribly, and now you get a walk guy, but still you got a one-on-one to go to the net. Like, you're patient wide, you can at least build up some speed, get like a half breakaway. You're attacking a guy who's got to play laterally. Like, there's a lot of benefits. Like, I mean, a penalty happened, but like opportunity there to pull that puck out of a pile, hit it far side, and boom, you've got a great offensive opportunity, especially if a defenseman joins you. Like, there's no need to go to a puck pile right there. That's not a good decision. Not a good decision. So, all right, let's see what the PK has for US and the power play has for St. John's. There we go. I think that's something that's starting to get put into the offense here for US, this little slash. Oh, dude. Dude, if you got to beat a stick and two bodies to go back to your guy, I think it's time to just put that puck deep or eat it. All right, everything at the outside. So we got a box here for US. A good zone system where they're handing guys off. Nice little stick. Puck to the net. But you see, the problem with that is you really don't have numbers at the net. Like, if you're going to throw it at the net, like, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's a bit of a sifter, which is a weak shot anyways. And you're looking for garbage, but like, it's a 3-on-1 at the net, man. Like, the odds that works out are less than 1%. You got nothing. You don't have anyone underneath the guy. Not good. Cycle it down. Like right here, Johns, why are we throwing pucks at the net? Okay, you got a good box. Stay tight by US. There's just nothing. I mean, you're not creating anything here. You're not creating anything to the interior. You're not creating numbers to the net. Like, those are the two things you need for a power play, is figuring out ways to get to the interior or get guys to the net. So you got your pass-based power plays. You're looking to get the interior, get a shot somewhere in that slot house area. And then you got a shot-based power play. You're looking for numbers at the net. If you have neither, you're doomed from the start. Like, there's just no reason to be throwing pucks at the net from that point. Like, US has been terrible at getting pucks down the ice. Finally do. Like, that's the only reason you've been getting like some shots for Johns. Nice little battle here. This is a good opportunity for a defenseman to push up to the blue line. Like, don't even just discourage the pass option. It doesn't even have to be perfect. Just discourage the pass option a little bit here. Ooh. Come on. D. There it is. Beauty. Actually, number 9, Nate Abbott here, is one of the gentlemen for the Hockey IQ newsletter I used as an example. He has a tendency to put and the specific one is puck positioning. Oh, so much better. Like, he's got way, way better at this. But he used to carry the puck so far out in front of him, like he couldn't make a pass that didn't flutter because he was always having to reach for it. Now he starts to put that puck underneath him. That's something that we worked on. And now he's able to make some rocket passes, get a lot of good opportunities. Oh, got a good little fast break here. Oh. Tries to catch the goalie short side, assuming that he's going to try to push over to number 11, Messina. Didn't work out so good. A little tech play into the zone. Really like the positioning here of 22. Again, third guy high, nice rotation. This is a good shift for US right here. The only problem was the defense leaving early. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2. No. Oh. Oh, and he scores. Talk about his good positioning earlier in the shift, and he gets rewarded with a good habit. Like, here's a perfect example of routes in the offensive zone going through the dots. Twice he's positioned near or at the dots. The first one was just a support position. Any puck that jumps out, any little quick passes, he's on it. That one, a nice little turnover. Boom, you're at the dot. Great position to shoot from. Or a guy comes to you and you can pass for an easy backdoor tap in. Like, you've got to be a threat. And the reason you want to go through the dots specifically here is it puts you out in good spots. You can rotate back for defensive coverage. You can choose if you're going to go off the net. You can choose if you're going to the corner. Like, it just puts you in good spots to make things happen. Like, my biggest pet peeve is when you have to do this, do that, do this. Like, it's too rigid. And going through the dots allows you a lot of flexibility in your offense. You can read the situation better. Kids are not dumb. I don't care if they're high schoolers or whatever. Like, they have the opportunity to have some genius moments, and you're giving them the opportunity to have those genius moments rather than putting them in a square box of you have to do this and then that. So that's just a good goal. I mean, it looks almost like fluky-ish, but I think that's an absolutely sustainable thing of offense throughout anyone's career, going up the levels. Like, that's just a good habit. And you watch guys like Austin Matthews, like, that's something they have a staple in their game is they're going through the dots, they're using the back of the net, they're just dumping out into good spots. Routes, like, all about good routes. Great goal by Luke Brandon, well deserved. Oh, what is the call here? Let's find out. Interference. We're calling interference on that. We're calling interference on a puck battle that's going by you. That would be weaker. But let's see what we got tactically here. I'd like US to finish their routes with their pressure. They like get 3/4 of the way there, 5/6 of the way there, and they kind of just let up. Finish the pressure. Finish the stick check. Like, if they move it past you, then you got to go get it anyways. Why stop early? You're saving yourself a step. Come on, man. All right, we got 2 pingers for St. John's hanging up high, pushing back the D. You love the wedge, though. The wedge. You got the 2D there. You got one of your PK guys hanging out, like maybe the face-off dot area. All you're trying to do is deter the middle and the split of the D, and just push them to the outside. Like, that's a solid strategy there. If you can make them make a pass, that's good, especially at this level where it's kind of guys don't know how to set themselves up for good puck touches. Super effective. Oh, I love a good center. What are you talking about? Don't even kick me out. That's a fun one. Wide play. Nothing but good stuff right now for US. St. John's is struggling. Come on. Here we go. Oh, when he finally makes the right decision to go up ice and runs into his own guy. Ooh, excellent play there by St. John's. Let's take a note of that player. That was good. It would open the hips up well. What number do we have here? It's 5? 9. Number 9. Let's check out. Who do we got? Will Lowry, Junior Toledo. Worst spot ever on a power play. Just sitting in the corner with no movement. You're not moving the passing lanes. You're a non-threat. Yikes. Oh. I mean, and this is like clockwork. Like, the guys that I've trained up have no problem cutting down angles here. And the guys that I haven't struggle with their angles. Like, number 10 gets burned there on some that should have had easily. and then 24 mops it up. Like angling is something you should absolutely work on as a player, as a team. All right, what's the call here? Let's see if we turn up the volume. No one knows what the call is. That's always great. What's the call? Why we got to face off? But no, we're 5-on-5, so it's been like a high stick or something. Jeez, man, we're just tossing centers left and right here. I'm not seeing much wrong. I mean, there's some encroachment by 7 on black, but not that bad. I don't know if this is something new for US, but it's working really well. The little slash on the offense, picking up speed with the weak side winger coming across behind that strong side D. Oh, nice play. Building speed. And then we try to take a guy one-on-one. I don't know. Make the easy play. Good. Nice. All right, good play so far. And we stop our feet moving. Like the most important thing here on a zone entry is to get depth. Like that's my frustration on zone entry. Like I don't care who does it, how we get it, but like someone's got to get depth. And if you don't see anyone else going, like you need to go get it. You need to be the guy putting it deep with your feet. Again, there's a chance. 11 angles so well to the outside. The guy has to go middle. There's nothing there, and you just junk it up. They do a good chance at a turnover. Didn't happen, but great chance. I mean, these little things add up. Nice. Again, nice little slash behind the strong side D by US. Like it's working for him. You're putting pucks deep behind the net. Getting a good chance. Again, third guy high, super high. I mean, like 14 is basically playing as a third defenseman. That's much better. Yeah, he starts way too high. And then he goes for a chain at like the worst time ever. At that point, whoever just jumped on better just played stretch guy. Like, you're not getting back for anything that he screwed up. Play for stretch. All right, here's a matchup difference we have. So it looks like Toledo. I mean, number 9 had a good thing. He was on the power plays. They're definitely a top 6 line. You got the 4th line for US out here. Let's see how this matchup goes off. This will be an interesting one. In the D zone too. You put your 4th line out there in the D zone against one of their top 6 units. Yeah. That's abnormal. You don't see that in high school hockey right there. That little pump fake. This is definitely their top line. Has to be St. John's top unit. Oh, nice little play by 22. The reason I really like 22 Luke Brandon here is he just a facilitator. Like he facilitates play. He may not put a ton of points on the board, but you're not gonna have dysfunctional play. Like it's gonna get moved around. Things are gonna happen. Oh, blast! I think it was that TJ with the hit, or is that Dicky? Either way, awesome hit. Yeah, it was Dicky. Great play. Oh, the puck comes to him. Come on, reward him with an assist. Oh man, that's fun. Nice little kick, area pass down low. Like right here, great chance for number 5 to move up. Like, look, you got the other defenseman moving up off the blue line. Oh man, he's gonna kick himself after the game for that. Kellen's way too hard on himself. Number 7 in black. Way too hard on himself. There's no way he's not going to kick himself for missing that one. All right, just need someone to maintain possession for 2 seconds here. Nope. Throw it in the junk. There's this key concept that I love. The attack puck versus the possession puck. Like, which puck do you have on your stick? Do you have a puck where you just need to possess it, or is it something that you can actually attack a defenseman with or attack the opposition with? Like, right there is a perfect example. Like, constantly trying to make something happen is going to be an issue. All I need to do is just not screw that one up, maintain possession, and then find the open guy. Here we go. For all the clunky skating and maybe some weird things he does, Messina does a great job on draws. Gets low, bends his knees, not so much the hip. I mean, he could get a little bit wider, really get some torque, but nice little job there. There's a roster battle for you. It's number 11, Messina, and number 22, Luke Brandon. Messina's really good at just getting in the way. Like right there, just kind of in the way, in the mess. You don't want him to be your puck transporter, but again, here's 11. Let's watch him for a bit. He's around the battle, in the mess. Almost pulls a puck out. He does get tired quite easy, though. Loses the leg extension. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what a save. He's on his stomach, and he's just battling Crawford and net. Oh, man. Couldn't find his way up. That would have been a crazy late goal. All right, let's turn up the volume, see if we can hear the coaches. Nope, looks like we're doing another ice cut. Apparently, I was wrong. 2 ice cuts here. But nice period for U.S. Just maintaining the pressure. Doesn't do anything special. Have a few moments of genius, and you got yourself a 2-0 lead. Like that's a great way to start off this tournament. U.S. ran out big win. JV team against St. John's was big winners earlier today. I think it was 6-0. Really good. Which they had a heartbreaker last night. They got I think a 1-0 win this morning. But JV team's got some talent. Really like they got a really good defense core. Mitchell Angle, I think, is going to be 3-year letterman and absolutely fantastic. He's a right defenseman. Between him and Heckman, I mean, they got 3. I forget there's another name down there. There's 3 freshman defensemen that are really good. Really, really good. I'd like to see Luca Garofalo a little bit more, number 10. He's a solid player. He just has a low center of gravity. Doesn't get pushed off the puck much. Definitely needs to look around more. Like he's not very good awareness off his first touch, but he does a lot of things right. It's a pretty good roster, honestly. Really like this U.S. roster. Take it over some other years. Really like defensemen. Lower in the lineup too, like Nate Abbott, number 9, really solid player. Maybe doesn't have the puck skills that you'd love to have, but does a lot of things right. Easily coachable. Real solid player. All right, well, let's do the second intermission rodeo show. So let's see what we got. I think the Leafs were up 3-1 last time I checked. I think Marner actually scored, which is kind of strange. Like the guy just doesn't score anymore. Actually got a goal and an assist. There's no way this isn't like a turnover to like the middle and he just banked it home. I bet it's exactly like this goal we just saw with Luke Brandon, where he kind of just goes through the dot, gets lucky with a nice bounce, and is able to send it home. Really good stuff. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Puck in deep. Oh, little turnover. Turn. Oh, beautiful. Little roofer. But even that, like, he's working through the dot on the back check. Like, literally works back to the middle. Like, just these little details that add up and put you in a spot to get these random pucks is always a good thing to have. Big fan. Big fan of good habits lead to good things. Talking more about Tam O'Shannon, basically on the Michigan border, way up there, barely in the state of Ohio, but one of the rinks that host a lot of premium games. I mean, this is one of the premium tournament games, or premium tournaments. This is one of the top ones in the state every year. Oh, geez. Blue Jackets are getting blown out 9-1 against the Panthers. Yikes. It's solid. I wish I had some stat guys coming in here telling me how many shots we got on both sides. But St. John's doesn't really seem to have a plan for offense. I mean, you watch it and you're not really understanding much. I mean, US is pretty simple. Dump the puck. You throw one guy on it. The second guy's playing real low, kind of taking away the D. And you got the third guy high, just kind of reading and reacting off that. Some guys are better at their discipline on the system than others, but I mean, some simplicity is winning out here. Just any sort of plan. I mean, the big difference for me is, like, you can tell even on the power play, like, at least US has a plan of what they want to accomplish. Johns doesn't have anything that I can see. You know, I watch plenty of hockey, so I'll pick up on a lot of systems or whatever the hell's happening, but I got nothing there. Nine two CBJ. Yikes. Man. Still amazed how Florida is just absolutely tough to play against. So fast, really fast team. Like, they turn it over and it's back in your net before you even know it. They'll play a lot of ways. Good on wasn't Flynn. Who's the general manager in Florida? Bill Zito, ex-CBJ assistant GM. Did a fantastic job with the team down there. I mean, just like building into a team identity, like your defensemen are going to be active. Are they the best defensemen in the world? Heck no, absolutely not. But they're active and they give a lot of opportunities for offense to find their team. So I'm a big fan of the way Florida plays. And I mean, top six forwards are just unbelievable. Everyone plays together. See a lot more of that with, like, number 16 here at US. I mean, he's just all over the board. Give him an opportunity to make things happen. I mean, let your best players be your best players. I mean, there's lots to be said about finishing your routes as well. Too many defensemen, especially at these younger levels, they don't finish their routes and they don't give an opportunity for things to happen. And you finish your route and you take a player with you, that can open a lot of space for some of your teammates. So something I want to see a little bit more of from maybe some more defensemen other than 16. I mean, 5 does a little bit, but he's kind of like the safety blanket. But number 5, Will Genovese, has a lot more to give. Too many dumps for me. He can do a lot. But let's go to the roster of US here. I think it's a fun one, and I know it the best. So we got leading scorer Berglund, 14. Great shot, physical, heavily, very, very assertive player. I mean, that's where he gets majority of his offenses. He's just more assertive than most. And then I'll fire off a really nice shot. It's okay on defense, but really just picks a spot. Not a super aware player of what's going on around him. Not so much a playmaker, but good goal scorer. 11 goals, 8 assists. Sounds about right. Second on the team is actually a sophomore, Sam Wade. Probably their best player, honestly. Can play in everything. 4 goals, 14 assists. Can develop a shot. I mean, he's just a smaller kid. Really hasn't gone through truly becoming a man quite yet, but plays good angles, plays hard. Sees the game just better than everyone right now. Can stop moving his feet at times. Kind of gets stuck in an A-frame. Sometimes isn't dynamic in his skating, but that's not a huge concern. My bigger concern is his shoulder checking before he gets the puck. Like, he'll do it, but not when he's coming through the middle and there's traffic. So there's some to be desired there, but really good player. He'll probably be their leading scorer next year as a junior. You got Sammy Martin, current junior, number 12. 4 goals, 9 assists. He's a player who puts himself in a lot of good spots. Has a problem finishing, though, which is funny because he's got a great shot. I just think it's an aiming problem. Like, if he aimed at the middle of the goalie's chest, he'd probably hit all the corners. 16, Colin Coonham. Actually, a lacrosse player. I think he's going Division I for lacrosse. I know he's got a scholarship for that. So he'll be hanging him up after this season, but really nice. I think he's either defender, long stick midi, something like that. Position that takes a lot. So he's great. Love Colin. Good kid. Real assertive. Like, he understands things better than most. Like, things just click in his head. His dad's absolutely hilarious. Good guy to be around. 11, Messina. 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points. I guess he just kind of gets stuck in good areas. Like, just kind of annoying. He's one of those kids you're kind of annoyed to play against. Like, you're not even that good. Hands are absolutely a concern. But he'll get a puck off a rebound, off crap, lose a draw there. Like I don't know who's doing what. We're all going down the offensive side. But he finds himself in a good spot, so make some points. Found himself effectively here as a opening shift centerman. Oh, no. Again, 14 is just killing us right now. Like, Berglund, I don't know if he doesn't get the team concept or whatever. Like, I remember when I was coaching him, I only had him for really like half a season. And it was just brutal how many times he would screw over the team play because he would just be in the wrong spot. But you do something amazing one-on-one and have success with it, which is just great when you have it set up and whatnot. But if you try it too often, it's just basically a turnover. But again, like, if he stays middle there, easy pass. If he goes early to the outside and releases and picks up speed, easy pass. He finds like that little middle zone where like the defense is like, where do you want it? Do you want it back there? Do you want it over here? Just handcuffs them, and that's why you get that turnover. Like, so it looks bad for Coonham, but really that was all Berglund. Again, good turnover because Sammy Martin and Kellen know how to angle. Here we go. So right here, I'd love for the defenseman to press down. Just take one extra stride off the blue line. Give yourself a little more space. You get that puck, you can take a stride back. You can really draw a guy in. You can be shifty. Gives yourself a lot more options. There's another opportunity. Like you know where the puck's going with Nate, because once it gets on that forehand, he struggles to use the backhand because it's just in an awkward spot for him. He just doesn't have good puck placement quite yet. Nice player. I mean, I'm a big fan of Nate's, but puck positioning has never been a strong suit. Some people think it's an easy fix, but I've been around enough hockey to know that it's not the easiest fix you think it is. All right, continuing on the roster here. Luke Palmer, 15, next leading scorer. It's just a guy who gets behind guys. Good breakaway. What are we doing throwing out guys on the faceoff? Like, come on, man. What can this guy possibly be nitpicking to throw our guys out on this one? I just don't get it. What is he wanting? Like, the guy had his stick down. He was on the tees. His head wasn't over the dot. Like, I have no idea what the referee's seeing. No idea. No idea. Again, third guy, extremely high for US. Like, if you want to go cross ice on US, you have to get below the level of the puck. Like, you have to go backwards always. Like, that weak side D is super critical if you're going to try to go cross ice and open the game. Otherwise, everything's pretty much going to be committed to the strong side, and you're just looking for that chip and chase. I mean, like St. Ed's would be a perfect example. You go back to the game they played against St. Ed's. I didn't even try going cross ice. That weak side winger comes straight across to the strong side. They just try to do a chip and chase. I mean, that's how you got to play, because US's center guy isn't going to be going with that, and unless there's a good communication with the D pair, like, that's super difficult for that system to pick up. It's like, here's a good example. 16 comes down. Now he's able to attack a puck because he's not on the blue line. Their guy circling back, able to take it away. So you just need to not get beat clean when you're down low like that. And that's like the easiest thing possible for your team to handle. So I love that. I want to see more guys on US be able to get down on a puck. Just get off the blue line. Get off the freaking blue line. Off the blue line. Here we go. Oh, he actually didn't finish there. There we talked about Berglund again. Like, guy's a goal scorer. One-on-one battles. Like, guy's going to win a lot more than he loses. Ooh, looks like he's hurt pretty bad. We're walking to the blue line, but we're still hitting shin pads, and there's no one going to the net. I like that you're walking. I like that we're doing this, but no one's in the net yet. But it's a freshman. He'll figure it out. He'll figure that one right on out. All right, here we go. Power play. Nice little triangle work. All right, so we see 9's real active. He's the guy that we liked earlier. You can get numbers really easy at the net here. Shouldn't be too easy. Shouldn't be too hard for US to break this down. All right, here we go. Hold it. That's a pass too early. Like, you pass too early right there. You're just creating what used to be a 5-on-4 into a 4-on-5, or like in that situation, like a 1-on-3. You can't be doing like you got to pass for a reason. Like, you got a guy in now. Now you make a pass. Like, we're constantly passing guys. We want to maintain this one-person advantage. So if it's going to be a 5-on-4, it needs to be a 4-on-3, down to a 3-on-2, down to a 2-on-1, down to a 1-on-0, and your chance. Like, super easy. Just draw a guy in before you pass. Like, so I was talking earlier about Sam Wade, number 21, like, good sophomore player, probably to lead the team in points. Like, right there's an opportunity, though, for two little areas of development. Get off the wall inside of the dot line. Give yourself the outside. And secondly, like, be able to use your backhand. Like, right there, doesn't use his backhand. Or I'm not sure if, like, is he – like, there's an example. Like, okay, is it a problem that he doesn't feel comfortable using his backhand? I mean, I've seen him use his backhand. I mean, it's usually area passes, but, like, you shouldn't need to go to your forehand, open up on it, let the defense read it. There still needs to be some deception there. All right, here we go. 5-on-3. Great opportunity. Oh, it's like, Wade, real smart player. Wants the assist, goes for the shot tip, but when you're that close, come on, you just got to rip it. That being said, that was the exact thing that was always knocked on me. I never shot enough. Much better from number 5 here. Waits till he draws a guy in and then shoots. Sorry, or then passes. No. Move your feet, then make the pass, not the opposite. I think someone was mouthing off, and the referee did not like it. All right, so you got a 5-on-3 power play for an extended amount of time here. So this is where I really like if you can push that power play below the goal line, because there isn't that much. Like, the problem with moving a 5-on-4 power play below the goal line is you've got to have players that have good hands, can find the triangles, things like that. You can do like the rondo and things in practice to figure out that. But I mean, at levels like this, it can be pretty tough, especially if they pressure you pretty good. But with 5-on-3, you've got so much room, and everyone's so worried about covering a lot of ice on the 5-on-3 that you really don't get pressure too much down there, and you're able to collapse this power play really close to the net. You got the goalie stuck on the goal line. Like, right there's an example where the goalie comes out to the top of the paint. He's trying to cut down the angle. You're like, this isn't – just look at how much room he has. Like, he's coming out so far. Like, push this low. Ugh. Like, right here, go behind the net. Go low with it. All right. Well, at least he's shooting this time. 21 just got to hit the net. Yeah, pushing to the net. You got the entire time. Yes. If you could only pick a spot. Yep. He's swearing up a storm. He's coming to the bench on that one. I think he had 4 shots, 4 opportunities there. 3 of them were missed nets. Back to 5-on-4. Didn't see him coming out of the play. But like number 5 there. I thought he did a nice job at the point. Oh, we're going evens. Like I said, 11's a little clunky sometimes. Nice kid, but a little clunky sometimes. Doesn't get a good start and stop, doesn't reach properly. This will be good. All right, so we have top end guys for US, top end guys for St. John's. Ooh, good save. Really nice save there. Wow, awesome. That's a great play by St. John's. Little touch pass to the middle. Nice shot. Goalie's not 100% set. No, that's good stuff right there. But you guys just playing it like it's a penalty kill. Just man up, and eventually they run out of options to pass to. Good lesson there. Number 22, following his guy all the way back to the net. Still got his guy. I mean, for me, 22, Luke Brand is absolute class. Again, physically underdeveloped as an athlete, but I mean, he's slowly getting there, and he's an absolute genius. Ooh. Sneaky off the crossbar. Wow. Get lucky there. It was a lot more fun than the first period. First period, no one had any chances. Now we've got some good opportunities for both squads. No, I don't like this. We need to put someone on the wall. Watch. The puck goes to the wall, and St. John's gets it because they have a guy there. Meanwhile, US doesn't put a guy on the wall. And he's just like a foot back. You need to know you've got a righty. Like, you know exactly that's going to be a 50% battle. I mean, I'm a nerdy economics minor in college. Like, there's a reason why the two ice cream shops on a boardwalk end up right next to each other in the middle. Whoever's closest to the middle is going to get the most business, and everyone realizes it. So you'd rather have two ice cream shops right next to each other than at the opposite ends of the boardwalk. Same principle applies. Like right here. Like, why is he in the corner? It was going to be a 50% battle regardless. At least be able to give yourself a chance if that puck goes to the half wall. It's giving up free ice for no good reason. Again, right here, terrible opportunity, or terrible play by the defense. Like, gap up a little bit. At least start at the red line. Like, make the other team force you back. Right? And there's a perfect example. Because you're so far back, you don't have the runway to pick up speed. You start at the red line. Whoa. At least you start at the red line. Now you've got some room to go take a few steps backwards before the blue line. You're not getting beat. No, Coach Giroux yelling even there. Again, 11, just gunking it up, grinding well. There's the high guy for US, number 12, diving in. Again, perfect example here. Defenseman starts out really, really terribly on their gaps. Like, again, like, make them force you back. Like, there's no reason to push back. Like, this team has no one trying to get behind you. Why would you give up that space? I mean, I like the third guy high, and we're making them go through numbers. All right, I think Berglund must be really injured because I see 22 out here. Must have shifted the lines around. That looks pretty rough going into the boards. All right, see what we got here. So we got freshman Heckman out there. He's the D partner. That looks like Yahtzee going extra low. Coach a guy for a few years, you know exactly what he's like. Yep, lines are all messed up. So we got Luca Garofalo moving up. She's a nice little player. Currently a third liner, but we'll give it some second line minutes. He's not that far away. Like right here, great opportunity. All right, so you try to go middle. At this point, you now need to identify your guy. Gets to the wall, supports well. Like great little details. Now he's going to go to the net. Yeah, like number 10, Garofalo. Like he's going to be a great player when he's an upperclassman as a junior and senior next year and the year after. He those are great habits. Catches the puck, puts it in a nice spot where he can move it to anywhere, and then he drives to the net. A lot of good details there. It's one of the few kids I really didn't coach on this team. Again, there he is. Oh, and he gets rewarded. We talk about the guy. Then he gets rewarded by going to the net, doing a lot of good details. Excellent stuff. Another assist for 21 Wade. Add it to the endless account that he's already got going on the assists. Line shift around. Sucks that you're not able to get your leading scorer back in the game. But yeah, I mean, great call there. I don't know if that's who that was on this coaching staff, but Garofalo definitely deserved a bump up the lineup. Man, I love when players make me look right. Talk about how great he is and his good details, and his details pay off. Excellent. All right, 3-0 lead here for the Preppers. Good little result so far. I mean, it's kind of what we expected, something around this. I thought St. John would be able to get one or two, but it is what it is. Again, the weak side winger slashing through has been something that's looked promising for US. Tactically, that's doing well. You got speed going wide, son. Keep going. All right, we got number 19, Dicky Hollington, fourth line senior. He's been out there a bit long. There he goes. He was never one to take long shifts. He doesn't have the stamina. Good. Just possess that puck. Make them come to you. Now we can progress the puck out. Oh man, that was starting to look real promising. It's like Pep Guardiola's Manchester City working out from the back. All right, so we got number 9. We got St. John's top unit out here. Who we sending out? Oh, we're sending out the goal scoring unit. We're going right back to them. All right, so we got one. That's line 2 here. So you see Jaron Likens' line after that. Kind of been running a 1-2-3, 1-2-4, 1-2-3, 1-2-4 on the lines for US. Currently missing leading scorer Mark Berglund. Went down after a breakaway, fell over, went into the wall. Usually those kind of injuries are collarbones, bad bruises, things along those nature. Good board work. Nice. I like that they're looking for sticks. Like they're not just looking to throw pucks at the net right now. Like that's good. Oh, come on. Ooh. Goalie covers it up, but good pressure from U.S. This is a perfect line on many occasions. So you got 21 who likes to play, make, and work, and he'll slow the puck down. He's not someone who's going to try to get behind you. Then you got number 10 who works hard in a corner, grinds things out, similar kind of style. Yeah, they're all just guys that are just annoying to play against. All right, see how the dump and chase works. Just playing chuck it away hockey. Chuck it away, chuck it away. Yep, chuck it away, chuck it away. Jeez, it's like ping pong. Might as well call this ping pong hockey. Nice play. That Zorro pass is tough. That was a nice little play by Johns. Number 6 with a nice little cross seam pass. Who we got? Tyler Meter, Jr., Slovenia. Doesn't seem the most agile player out there, but he's made some nice plays here and there for Johns. All right, minute 36 left here in the game. Probably in U.S.'s hands. Again, this referee is just... Sorry, this official is just... I don't know what he's looking for. Draws. Again, weak side winger starting to slash through. I don't know if that's something the U.S. is trying to do more often, but they're definitely doing it. I don't like how 15 keeps slowing it up. Darren Lycan got the promotion. Number 24. He's been playing winger all season. He's got a center opportunity here. He's played center his entire career. Till this season, he's been playing winger. He got the bump up to the top unit right now. Oh, and he makes a nice move. Throws it on net. Oh, good opportunities, Jaron. Kid should have a little more confidence after that one. Rough beginning of the shift, but that's a nice, strong finish. Beauty. All right, 54 seconds left. Usually throw out your fourth line, which looks like U.S. has. The guy's a little bit lower down the lineup. Can have some ice time. Give him some rest. It's a 4 or 5 game tournament, so couldn't be 6. Going to the championship, so I need some guys to be fresh. All right, so we got 19, Dicky Hollington, senior. Number 2, TJ Laval, junior. Play both defense and offense. He's got the offensive role this season so far. 22, Luke Brandon. Already talked about him, and he's already got us a goal. Excellent seal there. Here we go. Get some plays. Come on, TJ. Get it over the line, my son. Over the line and then make a play. You're not coming off. There's no way. There's 14 seconds left. Come on, TJ. Get your butt back out there. I'm not sure what TJ is doing. It looks like victory formation where he's the guy in the far backfield just to make sure that no one does anything extra stupid. Oh, and he gets a centerman thrown out of the draw because of it. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's number 9 here for Johns. Is one of the interesting players. I think he's a junior. Yeah, junior from Toledo. Yeah, he'll be a great little player for them next year. He's got some jump. He's got some jazz. All right, and that is the game. We have a 3-0 win for University School. Excellent job by them. I thought that they controlled most of the game. threw away some pucks that they really shouldn't have. But overall, it was pretty good. Scored 2 after leading scorer Berglund went out of the lineup. I believe they got 2 after he was out of the lineup. A little easier job on the breakouts, that is for sure. A few times where he was not on the wall where he needed to be and handcuffed his defenseman. But that was an excellent little victory there. First period was rough, but we got Coonham, we talked about early, coming around out of nowhere, just kind of a rover of a player, scoring early. Then he kind of sat back and didn't too much. I don't know what happened after that, but usually he's all over the ice. He kind of relaxed. Maybe didn't see the threat. I don't know. Then we had Luke Brandon, great little goal, working through the dots. Love that one. And then in the third period, we literally were just singing his praises and about the details that Luca Garofalo was doing, and ends up with a goal. Well-deserved. Little scrappy puck to the middle. Berglund's still out there, 14, so it wasn't bad enough for him to go off the ice. So I bet he'll be back by the end of the tournament. Probably back tomorrow. Didn't finish the game. Probably a precautionary thing. Relatively good result. Evan Crawford got lucky once or twice, but realistically, he shut the door. It was a good game there. And number 9, I just want to point out, look at that, water bottles. Absolute leader. Nate Abbott is awesome. And he's a great stock picker. If you need a guy in the next 6 years or so to be your financial guy that absolutely makes you a gazillion dollars, give me Nate Abbott. He understands a good deal. I was talking to him in March, basically January, February, and March of 2020. And man, he was just buying. Like, he knew that things were on sale. Guy can call a market. Good stuff. Well, this was a fun time. Glad we could have an enjoyable evening together and watch some hockey. Have a good evening.